Habla español, Malu, ¿cómo están? ¿Cómo están mis amores? Mi vida, mi amor. ¿Cómo estáis? ¿Están bien? ¿Estáis bien? I had a lot of people send me this woman's life the other day and how she was talking about the whole thing that a lot of people saw on live when I was 17 years old. And she mentioned, this is funny, then she mentioned that her boyfriend never touched me. Then continues and proceeds to explain how he touched me. It's literally on live. They literally sent me a whole video. But it's just so funny how you say someone didn't touch somebody, right? Then proceed to explain how they did it. All I know is that I don't play about that sexual harassment shit. Like, I don't at all. Because I've been through that shit when I was little. A lot of times. And I really don't play with it. It's disgusting to me. So yeah. I would never choose a man over my daughter, though. That's for sure. Never. I would never choose a man over my own daughter. So whenever I have the chance to have kids, the day I do, I would cherish them. And if they ever tell me that somebody try to even touch them, I'm going to just leave it at that. You know? She's not even a wife. She is a slave. That man does voodoo on her every day. Just like he did on me. And that's that. It's really fucked up. And a lot of y'all, like, probably don't realize it because y'all don't know about it. But, like, when you do voodoo to somebody and on top of that, they live with you. And you're doing voodoo to them. And then on top of that person you're doing voodoo, it's already not okay in the head. And most of the time it's not even sober. So their spirit is not even on earth. Like, it's not here. Like, who they are, it's not there. It's like talking to a wall. It's literally like talking to a wall. So that's why I say, like, I had to get away from that. All that. And you could just tell, like, at the end of the day, like, a wolf could come dressed as a sheep. Then claws are going to be showing sooner or later. You just got to give it time. So. And at the end of the day, too, that man tried to do a lot of shit to me. But, baby, I'm protected by spirits, good spirits, God, and good energy. So, ain't none of that shit getting to me. None of it. And even if it's a little bit, bro, like, it's always gonna bounce back to you. So you go ahead and do whatever you want. Glad you're away from that drama. I'm glad, but, like, there's drama everywhere in life. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere you go, you're always gonna have somebody that's gonna try to put you down, put you in a bad mood, all of that stuff, you know? Life isn't perfect. We ain't perfect. The difference between you and I is that everybody gets to see how I fuck up, my mistakes, in basically everything of my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm like in the spotlight. So it's harder because you got everybody watching you. But you're always going to have people try to do shit to you. You just got to keep going. You just got to keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Would you cuff up a regular? I mean, sincerely, I wouldn't cuff up anybody right now. I'm sick and tired of people in the romantic way. I cannot be in love. Like, I'm like Harley Quinn in love. Like, either you give it all to me or I'm showing up in your house and busting your windows. Like, it's either or. Like, you're gonna get kisses from me, the best of it all. I could cook for you. Chill there, though. I won't cook for you unless I know you're mine. So if I've never cooked for you, I never liked you for real. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you get another reggaeton hit from you, well, listen, my friend, I've always dropped songs. So my first song was when I was 14 years old. And I've always dropped songs. I've never been able to do a whole album. One, because when I first started, I was young, naive. I'm still young, but back then it was like, I just had so much shit in my house that I was like, how can I keep up the shit that I have in my personal life and the shit that I want to do? You know, it was like a little too hot. So then I left there, and then I just got into like with people that would just want me to be something that I didn't want to be, even though they would try their hardest to push me that way, even though I wanted to go this way. So now I have new people that I'm working with in the studio. I have 9 songs. So I will be dropping an album. So I'm taking my time, but it will be before the summer, around summertime. But yes, I will be dropping an album. And it's gonna be, I know I've never done like English songs, but I'm doing English. And it's gonna be like full English and like a whole song. Like, it's not gonna be like Spanglish. So, you know, everybody understands. There's also gonna be Spanish music. Where you get your teeth done at? I went to Colombia. I'm like the type of person that does shit out of nowhere. Like, if somebody tells me tomorrow, let's go skydiving, I'm down. You know? After I'm in the helicopter and everybody jump off, I'm like, fuck, I shouldn't have done this. It's a lot of shit with me. Like, sometimes I just wish I wouldn't have done a lot of stuff. But I just do shit out of, like, fast. Someone said, are you the next Shakira or J-Lo? I grew up watching them. I love J-Lo. And I love Shakira. I've always listened to Shakira since I was a baby. But I will be the next Malu. Me, myself, and I. Why don't you have a boyfriend? Because men nowadays, right, they come to you and they be like, I'm gonna act like you. You know, this is gonna be, I'm gonna act like you. And that's the problem, maybe. You can't act like me, I'm a girl. You a man, you can't act like a bitch. So that's a lot of problem with this men nowadays. They act like bitches. So that's why I can't have a boyfriend. They be acting too much like us nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Too much like us nowadays. So then they complain when we start acting too manly. But that's besides the point. You're gonna dress weird ass like I already did in the beginning. And like I said, I don't play about that sexual harassment shit. Because it's been done to me when I was little. I don't play about it at all. It disgusts me. Everything. So, I don't even know why my mom even gotta, like, say shit. When she know exactly what she told me when I told her that man touched me. If I gotta repeat it or say it to y'all, because I don't think y'all ever know, a little tear might come out. Are you straight or bisexual? I am bisexual. I used to be like, oh, I only like pretty girls. Psych. Once you find a dyke that you like, that should even rhyme. Once you find a dyke that you like, I don't think you gonna see pretty girls the same. I'll be like, I want this. You know what I'm saying? But let me stop there. Megan is like reading the book, like sipping tea. How did you get the courage to get out of the household? Please answer. Honestly, I don't even know how I did it. I just did it. Like I said, I'm very impulsive, so every time I like have something in my mind, I do it without thinking about it. So I just had to get out. I mean, like, it was just not helpful for me or my mental health or anything at all. There's times where like I could catch myself like kind of like getting in a bad mood for no reason, just because, you know, in my household everybody was just like that, unhappy as hell. And it's sad to say too, to be crying, playing the victim, talking about like, I let people talk shit about my mom or whatever. No, I don't let people talk shit. I don't control what people say. I've been bullied my whole life. And I do remember every time I would get bullied, or like whenever I had my past things that are very strong, not to bring them up and not to really like be too specific about it, I would tell my mom like, this is happening to me, and she'll be like, go kill yourself. So I don't know who is really the bully in here, but would you ever remove the work you did on your body? Well, if I have kids and my boobs feel weird or something like that, I'll remove them, you know what I'm saying? To give them, like, my natural breast where they could feed from, I guess. Not really trying to, like, think about having kids right now, so we're going to talk about this subject in, like, a couple years. People get mad at me when I told them that I got a DNA test, and it said that I was like, I had like a little bit of Arabic in me or whatever. I'm like proud. I mean, like, I love that religion, that the whole culture, everything. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I admire it. Maybe my like past life, I was born out there or something. I'm like obsessed with belly dancing, all that. Since a baby, I was like fucking 6 years old. You see me belly dancing everywhere. Oh my god, another about kids. I don't want to have kids yet. Kids is a very big responsibility. You gotta be there for them, not leave them bended or nothing. So I hate when I can see. If you could go back in time and change something in the past, what would it be? What would it have been? Probably have been whenever I found out that I had people stealing from me and all of that stuff. I wish I would have just kept it quiet and like write it out for a little more to see what else they would have done to cut that shit on camera. That's what I wish I could have changed from the past. That's about it. Either way, I'm very good at keeping screenshots, so I got enough proof. What's one thing you haven't done that you really want to do? Listen, I want to write a movie, and I want to be in it, in the movie that I write. That's like one of my biggest dreams, I'll say. And I don't know what the movie will be, but I just know I want to write it, and I want to be in it. How many blunts you just spoke? A lot. I am grateful for everything that I've been through in my life. I don't change anything from my life that made me who I am, neither the stuff that, destroyed me for moments. I don't change. I don't want to change any of it. Everything is written and everything happens for a reason. So you just gotta let God do his thing and trust and believe in that. I do. I would actually love to go to Egypt. I would love to. I'm reading a book. Yeah, I already know what book I'm reading, of course. If I haven't told you, it's this one. Why Men Love Bitches. For all my bitches, read that shit before you answer another motherfucking text. Read that shit. And then after that one, read this one. Feel me? I'm in page. Let me tell you what page I am in this book. 111. 111. I'll be back. I'll go read. Bye.